loves, dream little girl from Runaway, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with a South Central Baddies review. So the episode kicks off with Ivory and Monet's fight. And Ivory's popping it. Yeah, got you again. Got you again. You know, Ivory, you know how she talking that little squeaky voice or whatever it is. Monet like, you ain't do shit. You ain't do nothing. My wig's still on. My wig's still on. And what I can say is this. Monet's wig still was on. Everybody else was boop, bop, bop. But Monet's wig, not for nothing, y'all, was still on. So she walking off like, yeah, I told you I was gonna get you again. I told you I was gonna get you again. Monet sitting, you know, still popping in like, oh, get her lip on camera. Get her lip on camera. It's bloody, it's bleeding now. I will say that we didn't see no lip. There was no lip action. And I feel that's a little bit like production. I feel like Ivory is their breakout star for South Central Baddies and they know it. So they're gonna protect her image. Or maybe she was just dragging it. I don't know. Isaiah's in a confessional pretty much confirming what I'm just saying. Basically said that, you know, she said she was standing on business and that's exactly what she came in here doing. And she is. Goes outside trying to catch a breath, girl, trying to, you know, catch a beat. And she gets pressed by Cash. And she like, yeah, well, Hood Baby told me that you said you was going to fight me when we got in the house. And she like, you believe what Hood Baby had to say? Hood Baby just sitting there like, you know, with all the faces she be making. And it's like, Hood Baby, why are you going all crazy on Monet when she really, like, you just tried to catch a fade for her. Y'all came in together, this, that, and the third, and now you're just doing something. So Cash is like, yeah, well, did you say it or not? And she was like, I told them when I said, she was like, well, don't come over here with no flip-floppy stuff. This is Cash. She's like, yeah, you can't smoke over here. You can't smoke over here. And she was like, what? You being weird. You want to listen to Hood Baby? Hood Baby like, wow, oh my God, making all these dramatic faces. Hood Baby, she's like, girl, Hood Baby was drunk. Now, keep in mind, Hood Baby was like, I'm drunk, but I only had 2 shots. Now, when she got put on her back pockets and put to sleep and was dazed and stunned and amazed by Big Ivory, it was, girl, I came in and I was so drunk, you know, the NSTB had me lit, and I don't remember this, that, and the third. But when she's talking about the information with Monet, now suddenly she's only had 2 shots. So which one is it, Hood Baby? You had 2 shots or you was not drinking. So Monet didn't even put up a fight. She just collected her little things, her little whatever, and dipped. I'm like, ooh, girl, not Cash got the girls just moving out of areas. If you can't come over here and smoke. And she literally left. And I just feel like, girl, Hood Baby is fighting China and everything like this. And Cash, she's sticking beside her. She's sticking beside old Hood Baby. So we get into a situation where it was a fight that happened off camera. And let me just say, this episode has so many off camera fights. And you know, the first couple of times it was just like, okay, well, you know, things happen, these girls are wild cards. But the second and third time it's like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all was done working for the day? Y'all had went past the allotted amount of time for the crew to be working, but by federal labor laws, why can't we get these fights on camera? Y'all can't just set a camera up some damn where just to kind of constantly be recording. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Even if it's not the same quality, just every other fight was not being caught on camera. Anyway, JAYLA got into it with LIDDY, and LIDDY claims that JAYLA was coming out the shower and wanted to fight her when she was naked, which she didn't understand why she would do that, but LIDDY ended up beating her up. Yeah, bitch, I beat you up. LIDDY, I beat you up. Or whatever she was saying, that she got beat up. And JAYLA, she's popping it. JAYLA's upset. She was like, girl, I beat you up, booty hole naked. You was asshole naked, and I was swinging you around, and I beat you up. Like, you know, LIDDY claims that she has a beef with really Mulan, who is a girl that she has a business with, South Central Baddies Kitchen. And her real issue is with Mulan. It's not with LIDDY. But since Mulan isn't there, she feel like she about to come at LIDDY. JAYLA, as far as I'm concerned, you don't need to be at anybody right now, baby girl. You need to just be focusing on that eye and healing that eye up a bit. Okay, like, you know, focus in on that eye. JAYLA is going in. The security guard is all there. They're literally arguing in between rooms because we kind of caught the aftermath where they were fighting, but it was broken up. Now JAYLA's sitting there like, yeah, JAYLA's talking tough. JAYLA's talking like she really got hands, okay? So LIDDY is trying to walk away like, girl, I don't want to fight you. Like, it is what it is. Like, just let it go. I don't want to fight you. I'm done with this. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. And LIDDY is trying to walk up the steps, right? And JAYLA's like right here. So JAYLA's coming out the room because security guard was right there. So boom, they get into it. LIDDY didn't really, I don't want to say she was tagging her, because JAYLA literally, like, as soon as Liddy kind of came with any amount of force, JAYLA's immediately on her back, and she's immediately just starting to kick them little legs, and the legs kind of, you know, was able to kind of get Liddy back off of her. So because Liddy couldn't really get in there with her, Liddy takes it upon herself and stomp on her. Literally, she stumped her face. She was in a confessional like, what Nelly say, stumping in my Air Force Ones, because I told this girl I really didn't even want to fight her, bitch, I'm gonna stomp you out. So Liddy goes upstairs. JAYLA is really pissed off. She's talking to the security guard. What, y'all really gonna let this kick me in the face? Y'all really gonna let her stump me in the face? So security like, girl, you let that girl stump you in the face. I screamed. Why is the security guard playing? And if y'all pay attention to this moment, it was another security guard back there that was like this, or producer. He might have been a producer, because the producers be the security be the producers. So the guy was just like, nah, let them or whatever. But no, that's real. She like, you let them kick, you let her kick me in my face, you let this bitch kick me in my face. And he said, no, you let that girl kick you in your face, which I feel like y'all was engaged in a tussle and a fight. You know, they could have broke it up, but I don't know what their protocols are for when it's time to break up a fight or not. Do you let them go for 20 seconds? Do you let them go for 10? Do you wait? What's the parameters? We don't know. Okay, it seems like it's picking and choosing. If the producers like you, then you know, when you losing, you taking the L, they're gonna break it up. If they don't, they gonna let you go all the way. I don't know. JAYLA's really upset. Whole time pull hair. Whole time pull hair. And she's like, yeah, shout out to Bree. Bree did more damage than you. Like, girl, I don't even know if that's a flex. Anyway, Lydia's walking away, and she like, I don't even want to fight JAYLA. I didn't even want to do that. I didn't really swing on you. I was really sparing you. She go into the room with pressure and Savannah. And it's just like, girl, I don't even care. I don't even care is what it's giving. Like, you did all this. I really didn't even want to fight you. Lexi was the real one, picking her up off the ground all fast, because she was really on that for thrashing and just like a wet fish. So Savannah in her fool, and she doing all this, falling back, like, you know, they just doing all this and all of that. And it was just a mess. Ivory was trying to get JAYLA to calm down, like, yeah, calm down, just calm down, like, don't do that, don't do nothing. And JAYLA wasn't having it. JAYLA do a lot of talking. She's a really good talker. Some girls are really good at arguing. Some girls are not good at arguing. JAYLA's one of those girls that's good at arguing. Okay, she Ivory trying to tell JAYLA, just chill. Like, I'll catch your fade for you. JAYLA's not even trying to hear it. And somebody throw her a pair of glasses so quick. She keep taking the glasses on and off. I feel like JAYLA was drunk. I don't really even know. So Lydia and Isaiah talk. And Isaiah just kind of like, I feel like Isaiah was just like letting her pop in. He didn't really kind of take sides in the whole JAYLA situation. He was just there to kind of listen. I feel like, let it go. She can't get enough, can't get enough. I need that. So she's walking around the house like doing all this stuff, spitting in Liddy's hat, and I come out the room. Y'all in there on that powder. Y'all in there on that powder. Come out the room. I don't care. She's making hella threats. I'm just saying everything about people's moms, about people's children. So another off-camera fight. JAYLA, Liddy's hand was busted. Her hands was broken. Her hand was all, take my strong hand. So anyway, Pressure ended up being the one to fight JAYLA. And I don't even say it was a fight. Y'all see how big Pressure is. Y'all see how big Pressure is. This wasn't even a fight. She probably popped her. So this was after JAYLA was threatening, I'm gonna kill y'all, I'm gonna crit on schoolyard, all of this stuff. And you know, the next moment, you see JAYLA's face all shiny. Pressure was like, yeah, y'all see her face all shiny because I had that booper real quick. So after JAYLA finally go to sleep, Liddy tells her off. It's 4 o'clock in the morning behind the door. I'm not fighting you. Let it go. You took your L. It is what it is. So we don't even see how it resolved. JAYLA just finally decides to just go, you know, go to sleep, I'm assuming. So in the next scene, we have the girls. So this is it seems like the next day. They're kind of just chilling on the bed. They are kind of just talking. And out of nowhere, Ivory come in and she got Lexi with her, and she like, you just see everybody kind of, Bree popped up like, ho. Then China, she realized it was for her. And I don't know, y'all. Some of y'all know and some of y'all don't. For whatever reason, China reminds me of Velvet. Carbonation Velvet. Which y'all, do y'all know what I'm saying? Some people know who I'm talking about, some people don't. Most people do. We on YouTube, y'all know who Carbonation is. China, for whatever reason, not her, all of this, just her face reminds me of China. Reminds me of the girl Velvet. So China's just sitting on the bed, and she's like, yeah, Lexi, come on, get your lick back. Ivory said that it was a whole setup. So China get off the bed and they get to commence the waka 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 waka. And I really feel like China, although it was unexpected, China got up on LEXI. China got up on LEXI, and then after it was done, China went back for more and was grabbing her hair. Cash was cracking up, laughing. She was like, nah. She's like, let go of my hair, let go of my hair. China like, yeah, it wasn't let go of my hair. You ain't let go of my hair. Cash was cracking up, laughing. They all loved it, girl. So LEXI is outside. She all pissed off. She got her she took out her 2 braids and she's got her afro out. LEXI, baby, why would you go in there to fight that girl with your whole afro out and you just scalped her? What did you think? Why didn't nobody think to like at least braid down your own regular 2 braids? You want to have your hair out, and that's what she did. She wrapped you up because you took out a whole braid. So LEXI just sit on the couch. She all pissed off. She mad. She throwing stuff. Liddy trying to calm her down like, you need some water. She's like, nah, I don't give a fuck. So LEXI going off on production. I didn't like that. That's what Liddy was like, nah, baby girl, you gotta chill, mama. Like, you can't be out here moving like that. Girl, China was in the bathroom, and you can see China was so caught off guard. She almost looked like she wanted to cry. She did want to cry. You can see it in her face. The tension and the trauma was so palpable. I feel like with this situation, China's gonna have real life trauma, and it caused me to pause for a second because I felt it like, damn. You in there chilling with the girl when the next second you in another fight. And it's not like, all right, but you got into a fight, you got into a fight. Like, all right, cool. Like, you know, your body sort of the next day you just dealing with it. She has been fighting and catching fades since they got there. And this is the one, we got there at 2. It's now, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning the next day or whatever time it is. It hasn't even been 48 hours. I can't count how many fights she got into. In fights where she got beat up and really hurt. That girl is gonna have PTSD. She's gonna have trauma after this issue. And I know that we all take, like, we black people, we'll see somebody get punched up, beat up, and it's a high he world star, and we move on from it. But we're normalizing this type of thing, and this is something that is a side note for me. Like, oh damn, I felt that a little bit. Like, wait a minute, wait a damn minute. I know that check ain't worth it. I know nothing is worth like really causing. Not only it's physical shit heals. The mental things is the things that we really need to work on, because we're not going to just be like, all right, I need to sit in here and really kind of weigh this shit out. But that's her own journey. That's her own story that she's going to have to figure out. But baby, the way she was looking at her face, I felt it. I felt it. Where, you know, some time going on after LEXI kind of calmed down, she looking in the mirror. She like, my hair. I'm pulling these bitches hair. They ain't got no hair. They pulling out my real hair, girl. You ain't nobody tell her to go into a fight with a fucking afro. So anyway, so Cash and her crew show up with China. She ready to get her lick back. So everybody like, no, you can't. No, you can't. No. And LEXI just sitting there looking all scared a little bit, which I feel like was unfair. Y'all just rolled up in this girl room, right? And tried to piece together a fight, a little lick back, a little situation. Now they're doing the same thing to you, and now it's no, you can't. Ivory sitting all on top of LEXI trying to protect her, like, no. And I will say that Ivory wasn't jumping nobody. She just was like using her body as a barrier to protect her. But I don't think that that's fair. And y'all know how I be a little bit critical of Cash. I feel like, yeah, she rolling out, bitch. Y'all rolled on her. We about to roll on y'all. Like, that's how that shit go. And I do agree, like, nah, y'all just rolled into this girl's room. We in the living room. Let her get active, period. And get her little 1-2 licks in, which as she should. Then I don't know where production get into it. Like, yeah, shut up. Like, they about to go at it, like, girl. And you know they love to blame their unprofessionalism on, well, you know this is Now That's TV. That don't mean nothing, baby. You can still hire some people who at least get along, who can at least have conflict resolution. If these are the people who you try to hire to contain these people, come on, make it make sense. I'm not about to hire somebody with an eating disorder to be my motherfucking nutritionist now. Come on. So we have another off-camera fight. And at this point, I'm pissed off. Like, oh, come on now, girl. So apparently Friday night was something like, yeah, they all getting dressed. I'm not having nobody get cute today. So they show her in the camera, like, putting ice, wrapping her hand up in ice. If y'all had enough sense to capture this girl putting ice in her hand, why didn't y'all have enough sense to capture the fight? Or better yet, at least stop her. So apparently Friday night had caught China lagging and punched her in the face, punched her in the shit a couple times with her hands wrapped in ice. That's some jail shit. That's some I'm really trying to hurt you type of thing. Like, all of that for what? And Cash is getting pissed off. Like, they don't even know her. Like, they really don't even know this girl. Don't have real beef. You're just doing this for the cameras, and you're not about to make her no punching bag. I'm really about to get at Fly Night. I don't like it. So the guy's like, no, no, please don't. I just did your hair. Isaiah like, no, we gotta go to the photo shoot. Savannah even telling Cash, no, 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 no. And I feel like Cash was doing her big one, because y'all not about to just keep hitting this girl in your kind of way, trying to just sitting over there in the corner all beat up, all little and frail and little and frame and shit. And Cash is like, nah, I'm getting sick of this, because why did you do this to the girl? I don't really have no real issue. Some of the girls on this show, y'all have real issues. They talking about kidnapping babies, and I'm a SATADU. They ain't talking real life stuff. Fly Night had no reason, so she in there popping like, yeah, I don't care. They can say whatever. I'm the captain now, and I don't care. I'll press anybody. Fly Night was a girl I was calling Red Scarf, and for a second she was bringing it to the girls. But I just feel like, to keep going at China like that, China has endured a lot. Like, it's not a real W when the girl is already hurt. You know what I mean? You don't get extra points for beating up somebody that's in a wheelchair, somebody that's on crutches. I mean, like, okay, you feel me? Good job. I mean, like, not even good job. It's just kind of weird, kind of whack. So they keep telling Cash, nah, calm down, calm down, calm down. So I'm like, all right, bet. Cash, that one time Cash wants to listen. All right, cool, bet. So I feel like they got a target on China's back, because they feel like she weak. And I feel like, China girl, if you listening, if you watching, baby, you did that. You really did, mama. You really held your own in situations where people couldn't even handle or take. And I hope you use that type of strength and resilience and grit to really kind of do something for yourself and your own path and your own life, because bitch, you strong as fuck. So we got Monet and LIDDY talking about, you know, the photo shoot. LIDDY bumping her little hair, she bumping her, curling her ends, and they're like, yeah, girl, this is South Central Baddies. I don't know what these people are talking about, but Hood Baby slept in the bathroom. And I feel like, Hood Baby, what did you do on sleeping in the bathroom? Either you was really drunk, or they was really trying to say that you was scary. You was scary. And I watched a couple of lives with Hood Baby. Hood Baby was not expecting South Central Baddies to be like that. She was on a show with Sapphire, which I'm sure Sapphire was showing them a lot of love and making them feel good. Hell, she was even on a show for 2.5 seconds with Barbie, which I know that they were treating them good there, because it was a love show. It wasn't like, you know, this type of situation. So she was not expecting to say, oh, I don't think she even knew what she was getting into. So we're gonna see the photo shoot coming up, but before we do, we see the new cast members coming in, and we see Big Nina Craze. I like Nina a lot. She did her big one with Melissa on Deja Vu. Nina always do her big one. She got a little weight on her too now. She look good. We introduced to Sweet Dreams, and if you've been watching me for a while, you already know I call Sweet Dreams Prison Bae. And then some new girl, I don't know who this girl is. I'm gonna just keep my motherfucking sentiments short and sweet on her until I figure out who the hell they done enlisted on the damn Green Mile, bitch. We here. I don't know who this woman is, but Jesus, be offense all around me every day. So Nina coming in, she's like, yeah, Cash, let me get my ones. Let me get my ones. Win, lose, or draw. I want to get my ones. Let me get my ones. Let me get my ones, because you talk about mom. And I feel like Cash is in a good for like, yeah, I talk about your mom. So bad. Cash think that shit is so cute. I don't. A lot of y'all think it's cute. I don't. But I will say Cash, in some of her things, how she's standing and stepping for her people, I do like and I can appreciate. But that mom kitty stuff, So Nina, but she was just sitting in the living room, wasn't nobody coming out. So she goes into the room and she see Cash, and they get into it like boom, bop. 2 hits, the wig is already off. And y'all was on all this talking about, wait, Cash, you already did your wig. Don't get into it because of the whole situation with China. But literally 2 swings in, her wig is already off. If that was the case, bitch, you could have been took your wig off and handled that shit with Fly 9, as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I digress. So they get into it real quick, boop, boop, boop. You know, it looked like it was gonna be a good little tussle. Like, Nina looked like she got her weight up. She looked strong. So I can't wait to see how it's gonna go. I know that Sweet Dreams and Cash is gonna get into it. Lord Jesus, it's a motherfucking fire. I might have to just be like, you know what? We gonna have to watch this fight play by play, baby. Cause listen, the way that Sweet Dreams, aka Prison Bae, the what's their name? What's the girl name? Pink. Oh, it's gonna be serious. It's gonna be up. But I don't know. Cash is a little kind of, I don't know. We're gonna see. we are going to see. This was another good episode. They're not missing on South Central Baddies. They're just not. Let me know what y'all think. Drop down in the comments. As always, I'm sending you so much love and light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.